exciting. So exciting. And we also have another comic coming up here before he gets up. And this guy's great. He's from Harlem. He's been on Comedy Central. He is a co-creator of Celebrity Deathmatch on MTV. He's got a movie out called Game Night this fall. Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm Funnybone welcome.
Right. I'm gonna kill you!
For Mr. Sean Lynch, everybody!
I fucking forgot! Give it up for Al Park, everybody! Al Park! The most mysterious introduction Al has ever given me. We weren't even drinking that hard backstage, Al. How you doing? What's going on, Connecticut? How you guys doing? All right? Oh, God, I like to hear that. Oh, man. So, I've been enjoying some Guinness and Jameson backstage. Good stuff. I know it's shocking to hear that I'm from Harlem. Trust me, the neighbors are just as shocked. I've been living there for the past 20 years, and it's great because I get a lot of cute nicknames from my neighbors, like Bobo! It's true. You walk down the street, they're like, Bobo! If I wear a striped shirt, they're always asking me where somebody named Waldo lives or something. And they'd be like, man, Michael J. Fox looked like shit. Out of that, Drew Carey looks fantastic. Man. Weirdest thing that's happened so far is the other day I was wearing black pants and a blue dress shirt and a black jacket, and I walked into my local deli, and evidently one of my neighbors was getting into it with the guy behind the counter, and he's like, man, this motherfucker, you're ripping me off, man, this is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And the guy behind the counter, a little Indian guy, goes, officer, you want to do something about this? I was like, first off, I'm not a cop. Second of all, that's my weed dealer. How you doing, Tom? And third of all, there is no way a pack of Magnums costs $8.99. Come on! Yeah, it's weird, man. I've been living in Harlem there. It's I dig it, man. Harlem is a beautiful. Anybody from Harlem here? Beautiful city, man. Beautiful part of the city. It's the only real part of New York left besides Brooklyn. And thank you for that smattering of applause. It's just a little bit of support that I need. It's weird. It's I just broke up with a girl I was dating. I was dating a beautiful Haitian girl for a while. And I know people said, uh-oh, I know, because I had no idea that Haitians know voodoo. But I'm not worried at all, because that bitch was crazy. She's got a little doll with glasses on, being like, yeah, you're real funny, needle dick. She had a cute pet name for me when we were having sex. She used to say I was a sexual magician. She used to call me the Amazing Disappointment. Be like, yeah, you like that? You like that? She's like, are you even in? I love you. You good at spooning? Yeah, it was a weird thing, man. It's hard, man, because she was way smarter than me. She just got like a master's degree from Columbia and in journalism, and she was super smart, and I couldn't argue with her about anything, not only because she was way smarter than me, but she would do this thing that only women of color can do that puts fear in a white guy's heart. I'd say something like, she'd be like, why are you home drunk again? This is bullshit, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't need an answer to you. And she'd just sit and be like, what the fuck did you just say? Come here! Come, get. I'm sorry, I had a little bit to drink and I'm like, not the face, not the face. Weird thing, man. Kind of crazy, but that didn't really happen with my weed dealer. Any weed smokers here? People like smoke pot? Thank you. That's the coolest audience response. This is the 4th show I've done in 2 days here, and this is the only time people have applauded. All the rest of the time they're like, bravo! I'm a lot more clever than you think, Cracker. I'm not gonna. I know there's knocks in the audience. It's true, man. I love smoking pot, man. Hard to do certain things when you're high. Never go grocery shopping when you're stoned. Girlfriend gives you a list of stuff to pick up. You come back with peanut butter and a box of Legos. How the fuck am I supposed to make dinner with this? We're gonna make a really beautiful, delicious lightsaber. It's pretty ridiculous, man. I do like it because pot's a decent drug. I don't know why they don't legalize it, really, because it's like nobody ever does really bad shit when they're stoned. You know, the thing that I always like about when I'm high is that, like, for some reason, because I do a lot of, I do celebrity deathmatch stuff, do a lot of voiceover stuff, and whenever I'm high, I always feel like Morgan Freeman is narrating the movie of my life. It feels good. It's a warm, fuzzy feeling. I'll be sitting there with my little dog just playing Xbox, and all I just hear is,
and so Sean and his best friend had some peanut butter and laughed at cartoons. 2 best friends enjoying a stoned afternoon.
You know, certain drugs aren't good. When I was living in Hollywood, I started messing with cocaine in the 90s. That's a scary drug. Cocaine is just weird. Cocaine's just evil, man. Can I just say this? There's a lot of my friends, especially in comedy, man, everybody's tooting. And people are like, oh yeah, cocaine's great, man. You want to get laid, you need cocaine. You give a girl a couple bumps of cocaine, she'll be fucking you all that. No, she won't. I made that mistake one night at a comedy club. You know, a buddy of mine gave me a little baggie, and this cute little waitress and I started hitting it off, and I was like, hey, do you want to go back to my hotel? I've got some cocaine. And she was like, yeah, great. So we get back there, and she's like, I really want to be an actress, but I'd also like to be a director, and I'd really like to be a comedian. I think that would be really fun. I think this is a really good thing. Do you want to come out there and wear my hair? I'm thinking about doing that. People say a lot of people tell me that I look like Beyonce, but I really think that somebody like, and one that I'd like to sing. I'd like to sing. Will you put me on MTV? Can you do that? I don't know that again. I'm just standing there going like. Scary, man. That puts the wrong. You don't have Morgan Freeman in your head when you're on cocaine. A few times I've ever done cocaine, the voice I get in my head is like that evil emperor guy from the Star Wars movies. He's like,
every girl in the room wants to fuck you, Sean.
I'm like, really?
Woo. Yes, and you can beat up every guy in the room.
Really?
Yes, because you're that tough. Also, you can outrun that bus.
Oh, awesome. It's fucking crazy, man. It's weird, man. It's nice, I had to kind of adjust a little, because every once in a while, when I was a little kid, I grew up in Boston. Anybody here from Boston, around that area, anything like that? Yeah? Where are you from, honey? Lowell? Okay, right on. I grew up in Salem, yeah, around there. And man, God, is there anything worse than going out, drinking with your friends, and having to come home, and your parents leave the light on, and you know they're waiting for you, and you have to play that bullshit game with them that I like to call, me fucked up? You know, you see the lights on, your mom's just sitting there at the kitchen table, like, and you walk in, you're like getting near the front door, and you're like, you open up the front door, you think you're cool, you come in, you're like, hey, mother, I was just a funny story, you're gonna like this. I was late because I was reading the Bible to some crippled children, and I realized I was done wrong. Poor Irish mother, she's like, Jesus has gone pissed again. Oh, what are you gonna do, man? I used to do that when I used to get stoned. I used to get stoned in the woods in Salem with my buddies in high school. I come home and try and be straight with my mom when I was high. You ever try to be straight around your parents when you're high? Don't, you will fail. You will fail, fail, fail. You got this whole plan in your head, you come home and you're like, you see your mom sitting there and you're like, oh, I know you. You're the old lady that shoved me out of her vagina. Oh, you're so mad. Do we have any cheese? And bread? Love you. Yeah, man. That's crazy. The craziest thing that I ever did was when I was like 19, 20 years old. I was experimenting with acid. Anybody ever experiment with acid? Please raise your antlers, dorsal fins, and rainbow eyes. Don't ever. I did that. I was at the beach with a bunch of my friends in Cape Cod, and we were tripping out, and I had to come home. And I thought, 8 hours later, how can I still be high? But I'm trying to get home. I try to get through the front door, and I can't because it's laughing at me.